Commodores of Vanderbilt. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Griffin. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Vanderbilt's offense will get the ball first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. Smashes through the tackle. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. And the Commodores, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He leaves it with his back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Snagged out of the air. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Knight. Makes the catch, it's Hawkins. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
All right, the offense wanted a first down there, but they got the completion, and now it sets up a 4th down situation where it's manageable. I can accomplish it, and yes, I'm going for it.
Throws to the wideout. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were. That's why they got the first down.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Absolutely center cut. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will go to work for the first time. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, Will they take the next step, Jesse?
But you got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
And the Dogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Buying some time. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. And back to the air on second down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. He was showing off those wide receiver skills out of the backfield, making that diving grab.
And if you're going to be a running back nowadays, you're going to the wide receiver drills during practice. Like, you have to be a weapon that we can use all over the field. And you see why. He's got mitts. He looks like a wide receiver.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the play fake. Buying some time as he moves left. Touchdown, Georgia! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. There have been mini-series, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Oh, they're after him. Slithers into space. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. There's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. From the gun, the ground game. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to the back. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the tailback. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Looking for the score. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. Pass interference. Defense. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. The Bulldogs are threatening on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Barrels ahead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollack, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to 2 guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
Looking to throw, it's Knight. Flips it out on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Lost to throw again. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll go to the ground. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then
he's got it down the left side. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Got a man. It's Abraham. Turning on the Jets. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wideout trying to get it in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster. Oh, he's got some space. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Creates a little space. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Bought a little time, lets it go. Back open in the middle. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. Unloads quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Conway. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. Absolutely perfect. That'll trim the deficit to 15. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Rock chalk. Kansas is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Utah. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air on second down. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man down the middle. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Snapped it in the shotgun. Right on target this time. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half.
The Commodores will boot it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Wiley. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack. The Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun. Give on the inside. Strong, firm tackle.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense. Getting a stop against the... Oh, the fake. They snapped it to the up man. He's on the move. They tried to catch him napping on that fake, but turns out they were wide awake. This offense has it with really good field position. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Catch in the middle, it's Pitts. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Power football with the run. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line. He's got it on the move. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the tackle was made on the return man, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of... Turning it on! Got enough for the first. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. Pulls it in. It's Abraham. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He's got it on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 2nd down coming up. They'll run it from the gun.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one.
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Drives the back and leaves it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Commodores can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Back to throw. It's Knight. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Makes the grab. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Commodores have this offense rolling. Wide receiver comes in motion. The inside handoff. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Tosses it incomplete.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof, dude. He's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The sure hands. It's Abraham. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Dances away. He's going to take off. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's Wiley. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They booted away on fourth down. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Knight. Bringing the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much.
Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Pitts. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Commodores looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got out of trouble and throws.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants it all. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the 4th quarter. One possession game. Every critical down and distance is going to matter. And on that 4th down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the...
There he goes. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back.
Hold it.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Knocked down for the tackle.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Looking for space to the left. He'll throw it. active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be his second. But they're cornering the market on fakes. Here comes another one. And the roll of the dice turns up in their favor as they pick up the first down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on second down. Got a man. It's Abraham. Quick step and go. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Georgia going back to work with another first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
The catch.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. On the move to his left. Makes the grab. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Flips it out to the back. And he will score! Touchdown, Georgia! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Looking to pass. It's Knight. Setting up the screen. No siree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. He's got it on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Lets it fly. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Dogs! And the beatdown has ensued. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And the Commodores are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to pass on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're going to keep this drive going. You'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
1st down, Commodores.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Pitts. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. From the red zone, looking for a space. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds his back in the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. To throw, it's Knight. Makes the grab. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. It would take a miracle to get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this 4th down conversion. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important.